Hey Ref, the next time you want to do your old school side planks with your feet stacked, I want you to try this instead. So typically what we see with the old school side plank, the feet are stacked. I still get a ton of oblique and a lot of QL, but I'm really missing out on the groins and what the hips can do to make this a much more powerful exercise. So the next time you start to do a side plank, what I want to see you do instead is take your top leg, place it in front of your bottom leg. Now, once you get set and you drive your hips up, what you're gonna feel is not only oblique and QL, but you're also gonna feel the groin assist you in the movement too, making it much more synergistic. Now, we always wanna challenge ourselves as officials and become the best we can and excel, right? So once that exercise gets easy, and I wanna move on from that, enter the Copenhagen side plank. So typically Copenhagen side plank, you want to start at about 6 to 12 inches and progress yourself up until you can get the level of your hips parallel with your foot in the movement. We're gonna start basic though today, okay? So I've got a small step up platform. You can use plates in your local gym. You could use anything you want. I would suggest starting 6 to 12 inches off the ground. So we're gonna do a regression of the Copenhagen side plank, but this is also in a progression of the regular staggered stance side plank that we just did. So what I wanna do instead of my staggered stance like we just talked about, I actually wanna put that bottom leg up against the plate here. My bottom knee is gonna be bent. Now this top leg, I wanna push down into the middle of the platform here. So now all the same side plank rules apply. Top foot, straight line to my head, drive my hips up, shoulder back, elbow underneath my armpit. So now, once I pull myself up, again, even more groin activation here, okay? So the next progression, once again, we wanna keep excelling, keep challenging ourselves. A true Copenhagen side plank with a little bit of a regressed height because of what I have available right here. I'm gonna get set up, and if you're ready for it, I want you to pull that bottom leg off of it. This is a true Copenhagen side plank. The one thing you wanna stay away from is letting the hips sag. I wanna drive my hips up, so now that oblique, that QL, is supporting my entire hip complex and my body weight, and my groin and this left hip right here is on fire trying to stabilize myself. So stop doing your stacked foot position in your side planks, move on to the staggered stance side plank. Once you get good at that, let's go to a regressed version of the Copenhagen side plank, and then let's move on and attack the advanced version or the normal Copenhagen side plank. Give it a shot. Let's become the best official that we can be this week. Tag us in your videos. I would love to see these from you. Let's get to running.